everyone, it's Laurie. Welcome back to my channel. So today is another video from my Year of Happy series, and today I'm just going to kind of review my month of February. The theme was love and relationships, so I did a few videos on that, which will all be linked down below in the playlist. I read a bunch of books and I did a bunch of things. So I'll start with like a summary of my month. Nothing that crazy happened, but I'll start with a summary of the month, and then I will move on to the books I read and the videos I did, and I don't know, all of that stuff. So the month of February 2017, nothing exciting happened the first couple of weeks. I did get the flu. That's fun. I was all congested and really sick and really feverish for a couple of weeks, and I had 2 exams that I had to study for at the same time. I did a study with me on those management exams. So I had my midterm and then I had my final. I got 89 on my midterm, which I was really disappointed about. By the way, I kind of cried. I know, I'm a big baby. And then I got 91 or 92 for my 91 or 93? 91 or 93, not 92. I don't even remember, for my final, which made me finish the course with a 93. Also, I think I got 91 and then I got 93 for the course because I had 98 on both of my assignments. So that was the first couple of weeks. Then I did some more school for that week, and then on the 19th I flew to Cuba, to Verdero, Cuba with Tim for reading week. So we spent 4 days in Cuba, and I'll actually have a vlog somewhat soon. I haven't edited it yet, but I filmed a bunch of stuff, so I'll have a vlog soon. I can insert like a teaser clip at the beach and stuff. Cuba was wonderful. I did get a little bit of sunburn, and we had a bunch of adventures. We went downtown and stuff. We did a lot of beach stuff, and the resort was pretty nice. So you'll see all of that in the vlog coming up real soon. And then we spent the rest of the week in Ottawa, and we just chilled and did a little bit of school. And now we're the last day of February. This will go up tomorrow, so it's going to be the first day of March, but whatever. So I'm going to start with the books I've read this month, just because I'm like so into books lately, and like it just gets me really excited, so I kind of want to start with that, and then we'll go on with the other projects I had for the month and that kind of stuff. So, alright, so the first book I read this month was The 5 Love Languages, and I just posted a video on that yesterday. The 5 Love Languages, The Secret to Love That Lasts by Gary Chapman, and that was pretty insightful. I mean, Tim and I's relationship is going great, like we don't really need advice, but it's still interesting to see like how dynamics and couples work and stuff. This is mainly for married people, but I believe Gary Chapman like wrote like 1,000 of those books. I know there's one for like children, like the 5 Love Languages for children and stuff, that would be interesting as a parent and stuff. And there's one for singles, and there's one for men, because men and women, like men won't read that purple book, you know? I don't know. So there's a video on that. I'll link it down below if you want to see it, but I liked it. It was like, it's really thin, so it's like a pretty easy read. It's not complicated at all, and it's still insightful. And then the second book I read this month, I actually read completely during my trip to Cuba, so that was in 4 days. I read the whole thing. It was amazing. I love it, and you guys all need to read this book. Like, I loved it. I was just like so compelled by the story. I couldn't stop reading. Like, I would read on the beach like for hours, and then in the evening when we would just be chilling and stuff in the lobby, having drinks and stuff, I read too. Like, I just couldn't stop. So and I finished it on the plane on the way back. So this is The Promise of a Pencil, How an Ordinary Person Can Create Extraordinary Change by Adam Braun, which is the founder of Pencils of Promise. And that's an amazing book, and I mean, like, the organization itself is like freaking incredible. So anyways, I love that book. I kind of want to reread it someday probably. Then I listened to a few audiobooks. The first one was A Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes, so I finished that one quite early on in the month, and it was pretty good. I actually did a video on that as well, so it will be down below. I also finally finished Born a Crime by Trevor Noah. Stories from a South African childhood. And that was a really good book. Like, it was pretty long and it was read by Trevor, so like it was really, really good. I was listening to it with Tim, so we would only listen to it when we were together. That's why it took kind of so long to complete it, because we started it in January and it took us like a whole 2 months to listen to it, because we would only listen to it on car rides to Ottawa and from Ottawa and stuff, like when we go home on weekends. So yeah, but it was an incredible book, and I would definitely recommend like listening to it, just because it's more engaging and it's way more fun to listen to his biography that way than just reading it. But yeah, definitely a good listen. And I started You Are a Badass, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life by Jen Sincero. I also bought the hard copy because I want to take notes and stuff, so I did start it. I don't know if I'm going to finish it yet, because I found another audiobook that I just started yesterday that's like really, really good, and I kind of want to do that one first. Plus I feel like this, I didn't really know how much spirituality would be in it, and I kind of want to keep it for my month of attitude theme, which is in June. Yeah, which is in June. So I might just finish it in June, but if I finish the audiobook I just started now before I get my new credits, I'll most likely finish that one too. I do listen to a lot of audiobooks, like especially when I'm like cleaning and driving and all that stuff. So yeah, so those were some of the books. So those were the books of this month, plus the 2 audiobooks, obviously. As for my goals for the month, I did spend a lot more time on the phone with my family. Unfortunately, I didn't get to visit, but I'm planning on visiting next week or the week after. It's coming. But I did spend a lot of time. I called my dad a few times. I called my grandma. I even talked to my sister for a couple hours, and we're both not phone people, so we don't necessarily phone each other. We just like send each other Snapchats and stuff, but like never like actual phone conversations. But we did talk for like a good 2 hours. And I called my mom a bunch too. So I did spend a lot of time on the phone with my family, even though I didn't get to visit them. I FaceTimed my mom a few times. I met her boyfriend on FaceTime. And we did spend quite a bit of time with Tim's family, since we went home for reading week. So we were home for 2 days, and went to Cuba for 4 days, and then we're home for 3 more days. So we did get to hang out with his parents as well. So spent a lot of time with my family. I don't think I actually did express extreme kindness, honestly. I kind of forgot about it a little bit. Extreme kindness is a concept that was introduced by Gretchen Rubin in the Happiness Project book that she wrote a few years ago. And I wanted to try it for a week, and I kind of didn't really, but I did have like bursts of loves. Like I did really appreciate Tim and like complimented him and tried to like support him and stuff. Like I did make some effort, but not to the extent that I thought I would. Not that I was mean or anything, I don't know. And I was also supposed to do the Love Letter Project by Kajal Pandey, and I started really well for the first like 4, 5, 6 days, I don't know. Like I did really well, and then I kind of like completely forgot about it, and journaling altogether, to be honest. I kind of got like, I got sick and I had my exams and stuff, so I kind of fell behind, and then I would like do 2 entries in one day and stuff, and then eventually I just completely forgot about it. Unfortunately, but I still want to do it, so I will definitely like get back on it at some point, and then like maybe even start from the top. And as for my videos, I did a story time on how to find love, my relationship story with Tim, and also just like the everything before. I really loved the feedback on that video, and I also loved sharing my story and like being up close and personal, you know. Then I also did a video on learning to love learning again, which was something that I was really excited to share with you all, just because I feel so sad that learning is such a chore, and that's definitely something that I hope to be able to make some change in that. So hopefully I was able to inspire you a little bit to like enjoy school and enjoy learning again. Then I did a video on self-love and body image, especially sharing bits of my struggles and my stories and how I got to where I am and everything I still have to do, and sharing a bunch of my inspiration, including Kelly Yu. I still need to shout her out because she's amazing, so photo here, link down below. Kelly Yu, amazing girl, such an inspiring soul. You guys need to follow her and check her out. And then I also did a video on the lessons I learned from Europeans by Shonda Rhimes, and a video on the lessons I learned from the 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. Oh, and I guess I also did a video on how I organized my laptop. So yeah, so that's everything I had for you all today. This is my summary of February. Tomorrow I'll have my overview of March, which is going to be themed on money and finances. So I will see you all tomorrow for another episode of my Hero Happy series. Thanks for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!